Hello everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Demon Souls. In this part, I will smile for the rest of my life.
This is beautiful.
They look so much derpier in later games. Too bad this is the only game where you get to actually like see him being derpy all the time, basically. Because in Dark Souls, you'll see what it's like in Dark Souls. So I have to let everybody know a few things were done off screen. As you can see, I'm in soul form, so now I kind of glow a bit. You can probably tell. So I maxed out this weapon. It's a crushing battle axe +5. And in order to do that, I needed to make World 2 pure black world tendency. So now this world is pure black instead of it being pure white. So I had to kill myself 3 times. Oh, actually, it's not pure black anymore, so I have to fix that. And the reason why I need it to be pure black is because that ups the drop rates of items. So while it does make the game much harder, it does fix the drop rates, which is good.
It took him long enough without it.
Yeah, and I got it first try when I got it to pure black. So what I'm actually going to do now, before anything, is I'm going to duplicate, where are they? The Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, because these revert you to your human form like this. I have 2, which is actually perfect. But yeah, and excuse my dogs, I hope they don't bark for too long. But I need a whole bunch of them just for like to future proof, basically. Because if I want to say be human a lot, or if say I want to get a world to pure black tendency, I need to kill myself over and over again in human form, which I'm going to do right now, mind you, because I want to show everyone pure black world tendency, because it actually will work for my dragon bone smasher. I was telling him this off screen. Because there's a certain enemy that spawns, the colorless demon souls, which you need to upgrade to Dragon Bone Smasher. And in order to get that, you need to have pure black world tendency. And I could actually drop these. I believe I can. I should have these duplicated to max. Yeah. There's that chunk of Greystone, guys.
Woo! Took long enough.
And then, yeah, I'll just drop both of these. Look at that. That takes up 10 slots. That's a lot. The Dragon Bone Smasher is 10 by itself. Or 20, rather. So that stone is nearly as heavy as that big weapon that I have. So now that I'm dead, or alive, I'm going to go back to Stonefang Tunnel. And I'm going to promptly jump off the edge.
See.
And there's Patches the hyena.
Patches is a hyena? I thought it was a person.
No, he's like a hyena, you know? He's also half hyena.
Of course.
Alright. So, hi Crystal Lizard. Goodbye, world.
You even sound glorious.
Ah! Perfect death. Alright, so now if I check... Oh, hey, look at it. There's my souls. I don't think that's pure black. Is that... Actually, that might be pure black. I don't know. There's only one real way to check if this is pure black world tendency. It is not. I know how to check. Text my mom real quickly.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not talking a lot. Just, what do you say? We're just grinding black darkness.
Darkness?
Like, all I really know what to meme about is how beautiful of an MC we have.
Well, at the moment we have nothing really happening. But we soon will be. I need to I'm just going to equip, like... Wait, did it even duplicate? Okay, it did. I am not going to equip 90 of them. I'm just going to equip, like, 5.
You have a hop.
Mostly so my equipment load isn't too bad.
I mean, you don't need... maybe you should get all 100, too.
I mean, I can't. It's 1,000. I think it's like 1,028 or something. I don't know why it dupes to that really specific number. See, look at those are the two Smiths right there. Told you they were brothers. Now, if I fall off the cliff, I should be good. Every time.
It's okay. Life is optional.
Ah! The way he does the scream is funny.
Oh, very.
Okay, that's pure black. Stonefang is pure black. So, now that it's pure black, let me just take a look. Something over here. At least I believe it's pure black. If it's not, then I'll make it pure black in a second. So, luckily, this world right here, or level rather, well, this level and world, have a very convenient enemy that I need to kill if I want to upgrade my Dragon Bone Smasher. And is it here? So it would be down here? I don't think it's here. Actually, this might not be pure black. I might have to kill myself one more time. I don't know how my world tendency went up so high. If that's the case, but...
I don't either.
Yeah.
I mean, he stopped screen sharing to me a while before he even got his thing working. But he didn't even try the world tendency thing until after we stopped calling each other. So I don't know. I can only guess.
Okay, it's not here. There is an enemy that is supposed to be right here. So I guess I'll have to just kill myself one more time. Which, this shouldn't be happening like this, but, you know. Goodbye, world. Oh my god, it acted as if I got stabbed.
Well, I mean, that took a bed of spikes down there.
That took a long time. Okay,
funny thing is, he's died more here than he has in the entirety of the rest of the series so far.
That's true. Is the enemy there? I don't see the enemy. So this is like a severe problem. There's another way I guess I can check really quickly if this is pure black. So if you remember, I said when the world is pure black world tendency, the game gets harder. An enemy just killed itself. The game gets harder. And more enemies and such appear. So if this is definitely pure black, there will be a red enemy over here, and there he is. I see him. So these guys appear whenever the world's using pure black world tendency, when it gets harder. And they're all over the place. I'll show you another example up here. Also, I think everything gets harder too. There's another guy up there. You can kind of see him. They stick out like a sore thumb. They're red. But they're supposed to... That enemy was supposed to be there. It's basically like a demon that is just... Oh no. Oh, I might just die right here.
Life is for the weak!
I have died quite a bit in this part, but it's on purpose because I'm trying to figure this out. I feel like that's pure black, because when it's pure black, it's like basically gone. I guess I'll just kill myself one more time. I'll do it by an enemy. Maybe I have to die by an enemy, because that's how I got it to pure black last time. I don't know the specifics on how you're supposed to get it. I just know you're supposed to, like, what's it called? You're supposed to... Oh, there's not in there. You're supposed to die in human form, which is what I am right now. It makes the game harder and stuff like that. So I'll do
that much I understand.
I'll do this one more time. Hopefully it'll work. So I'm getting so high. Goodbye, our glorious simp.
Glamorous simp, come on, man.
Glorious, glamorous. They're kind of similar words that get thrown
They
off.
are.
Okay. If you want to Google this, be my guest, because I am very confused. Also, I fell that far before, and I died. I lost an item that I didn't want to lose. I am still not happy about that.
What do I even look up? Like,
Colorless Demon Soul. And then there'll be it'll say drops from an enemy. I know the world has to be pure black tendency. And then they appear. Or does it have to be all 5 worlds have to be pure black? If it has to be that, I'm gonna be really upset. Cause I know where the enemy's supposed to be. It's just I can't. He's not spawning for some reason.
yeah, that's what the Demon Souls wiki is saying too. It says just get to the pure black and that's it.
Does it say where in World 2 this enemy is located?
It just says that it's in 2-1, which you're in.
Yeah, I know it's not in the inside parts. I know it's over here. You see where the elevator is, like barely in the distance? If I don't know if you can see it with your quality. It's supposed to spawn there. For some reason, it's not spawning.
It says it's located close to the Archstone. If that means anything.
Yeah, which is right over here. It's supposed to be down there, over there where the elevator is. But the enemy is not appearing. Google that enemy name and then just put not appearing Stonefang Tunnel and see what Google says, because I don't even have an answer to this one. Because I really want to show everyone this thing, and I want to be able to use my Dragon Bone Smasher at some point. Not right now, but at some point.
I've got
I remember you weirdo.
You're one to play.
Ooh, that frame drop.
Yikes. Oh yeah, even I can see it.
This is definitely Havoc physics, can't you tell? I am also walking through wagon wheels.
You seem to be the only person that's had this happen.
Really?
I'm not seeing anything about spawning issues with this. I don't know.
This is, you know what? How about I just do this? I'm gonna go do another level. World 3, I guess.
Okay, we can check this at the end of the part, I guess. We've
Yeah,
been here
and
for
then
10 minutes already.
we'll come back later on, and we'll see if the enemy wants to appear. I'm gonna talk to this guy really quickly.
You've gone and died, have you? If you die here in Boletaria, your soul is returned to the Nexus. Well, what'll you do next? Going to just give up? That's what I did.
This guy gave up.
I think I just lost my nerve for this kind of thing.
Good for them.
He's basically depressed. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pretend this is like the end of last part, in a way. Where if I didn't die and all that stuff, so I'm gonna be alive. Which also means if I die in this next world, it'll be bad. Also, I'm gonna duplicate... Oh, I can't. Actually, yes, I can. I'm gonna duplicate this grass again. Because... I want to make sure that I don't have to sit here and farm them for a long time. So, farm for healing supplies. The infinite healing supplies is kind of like a good and a bad thing, in my opinion. It's good because infinite healing supplies, but it's bad because you'll have to farm.
Isn't not having to farm a good thing?
Yeah, it's not. Or it is a good thing not having to farm. So let's see. Deposit this.
You have a heart of gold.
Perfect. Alright, so now we're going to... Wait, where's my eye? Oh, I deposited it. Duh. Almost just went to the next world without any healing supplies. Or not enough healing supplies, rather.
I mean, I'm sure you'd be fine.
Wait, did it not... It didn't dupe him.
You have a heart.
Interesting. It didn't dupe them. That's never seen that one before. Let's try that again. Buy item. This. Square. Start. Talk to him. It did the animation as if I was doing it. I'll just deposit. Oh no no no! Oh, I have no souls, really. Oh, I do. Whatever. I am messing up really bad.
You just want to play the game. I just want some more healing items.
I really do. Okay, let's... Hopefully this works fine. The Maiden in Black was kind of in the way, so... So, this... Have you any manners? Shut up. Shut up, kid.
You have a heart of gold.
Okay. Now... Okay, it duped correctly this time. There we go.
Yeah.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let him take it from you. Alright, so World 3... Oh, hey, here's Patches.
Well, I remember you. I'm glad I found you. I found some really nice trinkets.
So he's now a merchant.
Well, we've been long acquainted,
Of course he is.
I'm willing to part with them at a special price. But only if you buy today.
You can trust me. Look at my beautiful face.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you can trust him too, right?
Indeed. The fragrant ring's pretty good if I was a mage. Okay, so we're going to my favorite level, or world rather, in the entire Dark Souls and Demon Souls series, Tower of Latria. Latria, land of the Queen's ivory tower. An old man took revenge on the Queen by locking her family in a prison with inhuman guards. All that escapes this place are the prisoners' cries. So this is where the game gets very dark in the sense of I will probably literally not be able to see a fucking thing.
Brightness settings.
You'll see what I mean. Also, it's really... this place is really, really ambient. You'll see what I mean. It has a lot of like spooky noises that happen. It's just like dark. It's dank.
I can already barely see anything.
It's spooky.
Let's just say this for Halloween.
Also, have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons before?
No.
So you won't understand what these enemies are referencing, but that's what I'm here for.
He has, so you can explain. Go ahead.
So these enemies that are walking down the hall, you'll see in a second. These are known as Mind Flayers. The sole purpose of a Mind Flayer in D&D, they're actually really difficult to kill in D&D. So they have that green spell that you saw that shot out, right?
Mm-hmm.
That paralyzes you. And what they do is they will, ooh, wizard clothes. I don't need those. But they will stun you, run up to you, and then they will stick their, like, tendrils in your brain and suck out your brain. That's what they do in D&D.
Beautiful.
In this game, they do basically the same thing. They're very obnoxious enemies, in my opinion. But they're, like, cool by design. So this place is kind of a little, like, it's kind of a mini maze. On the bright side, for the most part, I know how this world works and where to go. But I could get lost. So just a heads up there. Also, they cannot be staggered while they're casting the spell.
Of course, that'd be too easy.
Well, you can dodge straight through it, though, if you time your dodge correctly. But yeah, these guys are pretty tough. I have the thieving too, remember? So it's a little easier.
It's the thing that makes them not notice you or some such nonsense.
Yep. So yeah, this is a really dark place, as you can tell. So here's the Prison of Hope key. Now we get to run this way.
Telling when the keys are the brightest thing in the room.
When I first played through this level, I was really confused because I didn't know you had to grab these keys. I didn't see them. They sparkle, but it's not like immediately noticeable. Also, there's a guy screaming if you can hear him. He's an NPC that you can help. We're not gonna help him though, because I don't remember how to help him.
Are you gonna kill him then?
No, he's like stuck. So yeah, this place is kind of, it's like a mini maze, in a way. It's a prison, so it's just like, it's all vertical for the most part. It's very atmospheric. This is probably like the most atmospheric place in the entire series. That's probably why I like it as much as I do. I'm kind of like a sucker for atmosphere, and this place is very atmospheric, so. And then these guys they're praising something. I don't know what it is. They're praising something.
I don't know, maybe they're praising the walls.
And these are scary. So I'm just going to open this one. Whew. They're scary because they actually sometimes have poison traps in them. And I do not want to get poisoned. Yeah, this place is like really atmospheric. Like, look at this. This is like a torture room. You can see like dead bodies just hanging on the ceiling.
That's great.
This place,
fun place
has, I forget the backstory, but this place has some like pretty messed up backstory to it. It's like these prisoners are like stuck here for the rest of their life, and they're like basically damned or something. It's pretty crazy. Alright, so I don't have the key for that yet. Gotta go find that key. Also, when I'm walking through these areas, I need to be a little safe. Because since it's like pitch black and I can't see like 2 feet in front of me, there are some places that actually, there's like holes in the ground here, and I don't remember all the location of the holes. I just remember where like the most important holes are. I actually thought that was gonna poison me. This one might though, so I'm not gonna open that one. And sometimes I think these guys hold literally nothing in them. It's just like either poison, an item, or literally nothing. So this one might actually...
poison just like bleed, where it just decreases HP over time, or how does that work?
Yeah. It's arguably more annoying.
It's different then?
Actually, no. Bleed is a bit more annoying. Well, they're kind of the same. I think... oh, okay, that's fine. I think... bleed is faster? But there's remedies for both poison and bleed. I think I have poison remedies here. Oh no, I have heal. That's not good.
Oh.
So if I get poisoned, I might be stuck poisoned. I need to unequip this. I'll soon be able to wear my top armor. But once I get to wield the Dragon Bone Smasher, I basically have to be like naked.
Well, I mean, wait, weren't you already using that?
I was just a farm, but right now this weapon's better because it's about the same. It's the same in terms of damage, but it's much faster. At least for now. I can't upgrade the Dragon Bone Smasher because that enemy won't appear for some reason.
Is that what that colorless demon was supposed to be?
Yeah. There's the key. Alright. Oops. So now we can go through this door over here. And there is another Mind Flayer. Prowling. Ooh. Perfect. See, I'm glad I upgraded my weapon to max to two-shot these guys. And while some people might be like, oh, you're cheated for your weapon to be max. Well, look here.
It's in the game!
Not only can I dupe in the game, but I was to the point where if I wanted to farm for 5 hours, I could farm for 5 hours and get the exact same weapon. So here's the singing girl I was talking about. She's actually a merchant.
You're an ordinary human, aren't you? Where do you
I'm
call
an
home?
ordinary human.
I shouldn't cry.
Yeah, you know, with your light
Perhaps
brown
you'd like
hair,
something from my collection.
winning smile.
I was once the wife of royalty.
I'm pretty
I have
sure
some
we're
nice
blind.
things to show for it.
Can you see the eyeballs?
I actually think we are blind. Okay, I'm gonna buy 2 of these.
Thank you.
Just in case I do
Now I
get
can
poisoned. I have 1 safety item. And then I can, what's it called? We can just dupe these later. It sucks that I have to spend souls, but, you know, can't be perfect, right? I think we're about halfway done with this stage for the most part. If you're ignoring all these, like, cells and whatever, which I don't think there's very many important things here. And if you're ignoring the side quest stuff, which is kind of hard to find, it's pretty straightforward for the most part. It just can be a little difficult, a little confusing because it's like you're basically going through a prison.
Well, yeah. You said it yourself, it's basically a maze.
Yeah, like the architecture seems like a realistic prison in a way, like for around these times, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
So, the goal right now is there's going to be 2 gates right here. They're locked, and we have to go up here and do a little roundabout, then go back down here and open those doors. So you see how it can be a bit mazy, you have to do a lot of back and forth sort of stuff.
Yes, I see it.
Oh wait, no, we're actually supposed to go down here, I believe. Because we're trying to get to the bottom of the prison. Ooh, that actually might be bad to have. I don't know if there's anything in here in specific that I want. Yeah, I want to get to that lower floor down there. The upper floor, I think, that I was talking about actually has, what's it called? Has a side quest. Also, I just opened this door just so I could be in a safe spot to kill this guy.
Wonderful.
Mind Flayers hurt, like, a lot. And, of course, you know, in the second stage, they have a Mind Flayer. And in the third stage of this world, they have 2 Mind Flayers placed in the worst possible location. Oh, here's the NPC that's screaming. Why isn't it letting me talk to him?
Well,
There we go.
you are a sane one, aren't you?
Does this look like the face of a
My
sane man?
name is Ridiel. Please, liberate me from this cell. I have precious little time. I must
Well,
retrieve
clearly
an
you're glowing.
article from my corpse.
That's because he's dead. He's in soul form.
And he wants you to... Yeah, no thanks. You're on your own, buddy.
Please.
Did I go?
You're ethereal. Just phase through the cell.
Or is this part pointless? This part actually might be pointless. Oh, wait. No, okay, so I'm supposed to go to the bottom floor here. I actually was on the right track. I'm supposed to go to the bottom floor here. I should be able to open the door here, assuming that there's a door to open. Okay, never mind. I'm a liar. Okay, now I have to think of where I have to go. Because I need a key to go down there, so then I can activate something, and then I'll get a key, and then I get to go up, and then I get to go to this one special place. Yeah, it's a little confusing. Can I go in here? No. Oh. Here we go. See? I missed it.
Wow. I missed it. That one. There was 2 keys on that one to boot.
Yep. It'll open I think a special cell and stuff like that. So now I can go in here. And there's going to be a very annoying enemy over here. Who shoots spells and is actually a pain in the butt to kill with such a short reach weapon. But if I don't get rid of him, he's just going to continuously shoot spells at me in basically my line of attack. You can barely see him, but he's an amalgamation of bodies. Actually, I think I might pull out the Dragon Bone Smasher.
Do it.
I just need the reach.
Wonderful.
Ooh, look at that damage, too.
It's beautiful. So beautiful.
So just so everybody knows, I have a high enough strength to be able to use the weapon efficiently with 2 hands. Because I think it's like if you have half the strength needed to equip a weapon, you are able to equip it with 2 hands, but one-handing it will not work properly.
When you say not work properly, does that mean like you just can't use it at all? Or?
It does no damage.
Oh.
In Dark Souls, I think in this game it still has the animations, but in Dark Souls 1 the animations don't work. Like, they're messed up. Like, it looks like you're having issues swinging the weapon and such. And it just does, like, no damage. I don't know if it does it in this game. Let's actually take a quick look. I'm curious. So if I try to one-hand this... Okay, no. So it does do the animations properly, but it'll do, like, way less damage. And that's not what I want. So the key is going to be right here. Uh-oh. So we actually need to go in this direction. But there's a ballista shooting star.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
actually possible, if you time your rolls correctly, to get through that. But I'm not that good, nor am I going to try. Oh, I should have duped my New Moon glass. I think New Moon actually heals you. Yeah, it heals you to full.
Well, you can remember to do that next time when you go back.
Yeah, which will be soon, because now I need to go back up. And back to the place where I missed the keys, so right up here. And now I can unlock this. We're like 3/4 of the way through this level. It's not very long. The second level is the longer level of the bunch. There's an item right here. He's gonna see me. Good. I actually did that really well.
Yeah. Starting to get kind of disappointed. I kind of want to see it try to eat your brain.
You're probably going to, because it's like a really tight dodge window, so.
I mean, we've already got such a beautiful character here.
Why would sucking out this guy's brain is like, that's lowering your intelligence, I think.
Are you sure? I think I might actually make you look smarter. I mean, we are talking about somebody that repeatedly jumped off a cliff.
He did it for science.
You sure?
He did it for science.
Okay.
Why else would he do it? I don't remember if there's anything actually important up here, so I'm just going to not go here. Whee! So we get to turn off the ballista right here. Oops. There we go. What?
There.
So now that this ballista is off in 1 second, if I want to collect all the stuff over here, I can't. The ballista will not turn back on. I'll keep that shard of mercury stone. I don't know if we have mercury stone. These are mostly souls, so it's actually kind of
okay then.
worth it. There's also the clever cat ring, which makes it so you take less falling damage. I think that's what it is.
Well! For science, huh?
Oh, wait, no. Raises the attack power. Oh, attack power rises. Okay, so, in the Dark Souls series, that's called the Red Tearstone Ring. In this game, it just has a different name. So, it's basically, if you want to go what we call, was it like, super mode or something like that? You do, like, 3 times more damage. It's actually really good. You just need to be good at dodging and stuff, but I'm still kind of rusty at these games, so even though I've played them like a lot, I can be very rusty, especially because some games are radically different than others. Like, the combat in this game seems pretty smooth for the most part, right? Because it gets much more stiff in Dark Souls 1, and in Dark Souls 2 it gets a little less stiff, and 3 it's really fast. Bloodborne it's really fast. This game it's kind of like an in-between of slow and fast. So this room is important over here. This key over here is only important for a side quest. But
oh, is that the one where you have to look at that ghost out of the cell?
No, that's actually for saving a mage.
What do you want? I am a humble servant. I do not wish to interfere. I won't cause you trouble. I won't.
This guy's a liar?
So, you're Patch's servant, huh?
No, he's a servant of the boss. Basically, if you don't kill him, the boss can't die.
So what does he do to said boss?
Revives her.
Oh. Is it possible to kill him after the boss started?
You just have to die and come back to him.
Oh. So,
I think. I
no,
don't
really?
think he's in a convenient spot. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Life is for the weak.
That's the only thing I hate about that drop, is it's so easy to die. So that means my world tendency actually went down by 1. It's okay though. I'll just I know how to get back there, and now that the ballista's turned off, I can easily just what's it called? I can easily just go through that part. I have to go and retrieve those souls though, just because I want to have something to level myself up with.
Oh, sure.
But I'm not gonna jump off the edge again. That's not happening. This boss is actually...
Your soul form is glowing. Makes it easier to see.
I know, right? Was this the right way, actually? Trying to remember. I'm scared. Because, yeah, there's a hole on the right side. Oh, yeah, okay. So, it's this way. Then we go down. And then... So I'll actually show you what this key is. I think I can show you really quickly. So there should be a guy in here. You can open this. He's actually a really good like NPC if you're a mage character.
Magnificent. I never expected
So I guess
to
I
get
can
out of
save
there
him. Why not?
alive. My name is Frake. I am known as a sage. I thought my magic would give me an edge against these demons, but how wrong I was. I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment.
Beautiful.
But I can still move my legs. And I can
I'm
make
very
it back
impressed with this
to the
character.
Nexus.
How are you able to
I
move
thank
around?
the
You're clearly
stars
blind.
that I escaped when I
Your
did.
ears are kind of deformed too, so you might be deaf. You have super smell. That's
I have
it.
been enfeebled by my
He has
long
echolocation.
but I can still move.
So, okay, now we saved him. He's in the Nexus. He can give you good spells. I think he gives you boss spells, too. Like, from boss souls.
Oh.
So he's actually a really, really good NPC. Oh yeah, I need to go all the way to the bottom floor. Some NPCs... I don't know how to save that blue spirit, just so you know. I have no clue. I've never figured it out.
Oh, well, just, I mean, clearly it's not important.
Nope. There's also this amalgamation of souls is back here. Ow. Well, I actually didn't do as much damage as I was thinking. I was thinking it would, like, two-shot me. So yeah, this thing is turned off forever. So I have no worry about... If this thing randomly turned on, I would not be happy. I was afraid that would happen when I first played the game. I thought that that thing would just turn back on, just in the middle of while you're running, just to like be like, haha, screw you.
This game doesn't want to be your friend.
Exactly.
Oh. This time it actually does.
I'm only coming up here because that guy that I killed, he's gone forever. I'm just gonna back up here to collect my souls. I see him. They're right over there. You know what's sad? I see like no messages or anything. We saw some at the beginning. But
yeah.
This game is like really... I thought like for the last month that this game is alive that there would be like...
there would be more people running around, right?
Yeah. But there's just like no one.
No one's here.
I'll check really quickly if I'm technically online when I get to the Nexus. I have to, well, I say really quickly, but I actually have to run to the way fucking top of the entire place. Alright, so there's going to be a spirit here, a red spirit, and I think that'll get my world tendency back up for killing them. They aren't really that difficult to kill, for the most part. Where are they? There they are. Oh.
You caught the plague.
I don't have anything to combat the plague right now.
Have fun with the boss?
I need to... No, I'll be good. It's like poison, except it's much slower, and I think it's like really hard to... It takes like... I think it takes forever to get rid of. I think that's what the plague is. It does something else too. I think it makes your stamina recovery a little slower. Like, let me test this really quick.
Roll a couple times, see.
Yeah, see how much slower it is? Like, it should not be that slow. I also think it makes your eating, like, when you heal, like, it heals less. So the plague is actually, like, really bad. I didn't think that enemy gave me the plague.
A cutscene? What is this?
Yep, there's like a cutscene before every single boss, basically.
Oh, I hadn't noticed until now.
Who's this woman with multiple arms?
No. Oh, no.
So this boss can be... Oh, hey, look, here's a message. Oh,
Well, okay,
that's just a... That's a developer message. Oh, here's another message. God, it's another developer message. I just want to grab this item really quickly because it's hard to grab that item.
You're doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, she's a very easy boss. Except for this part. This part's annoying. So she'll lay traps on the ground. You see these spots right here? If you touch them, you will get stunned. They are traps. They are invisible now, so I have no clue where they're at. She spawned clones of herself. So you want to find the original version. I am stuck in one of the traps.
Fun.
You'll do full damage to the original version. It's just a matter of finding them. They don't have a health bar whenever you lock onto them, so it's none of these ones. Don't tell me she's the one like right up here.
Probably. Oh yeah, that one.
She's this one. There's a trap right over here. Okay, dodged it. Alright, boss is done. Does the trap still stay there?
Probably.
Unfortunately, I'm still, like, stuck with the plague here. So this is why I actually grabbed the weapon behind the what is this called, altar, is because there's a cutscene right here, and it's really hard to grab that. You can still grab it, but it's really difficult to grab it. So you might be thinking to yourself, what could possibly be the next world or level in this world if I just did the prison?
Solitary confinement.
Well, we get to scale rooftops.
Okay, with our Glamorous imp here, you can do anything. With your echolocation smell-o-vision.
Indeed. So we just beat this boss right here. Look at this area. You can, like, it's so ominous looking and it's so dark, but I love it. So the real question is, when I go back here, will I have the plague cured? I don't think I will, but you know, this is just like wishful thinking. Like, please. Oh wow, I actually do have it cured.
Oh well, okay.
Convenient.
Have you met the last surviving one in Rose? And
Yeah, whatever. He just asked me depressing stuff. He doesn't like his life.
Go figure, the dead guy doesn't like his life.
He's like, oh man, it's useless for me to get my life back. I swear, I smile ever so little every time I use one of these. Like, I'm already smiling perpetually, but I smile more. I'm telling you. He's like, yeah, I'm using soul.
I want to see by the end of the game where it's just the smile is bigger than the face.
Oh god. Like he gets, like, the smile just gets bigger and bigger.
Would be great.
I think that's the last soul, right? Yeah, okay. Now we can level up. So let's get one in vitality and one in endurance. Sounds fine to me. Now let me dupe really quickly the Royal Lotus. And that new moon grass, whatever the heck it's called.
The one that healed you a lot.
Yeah, the one that heals you to full. Actually, another way I can check if I'm online. I'll do that in a second. Royal Lotus.
You have a heart of gold.
And then do that again. Item. Don't actually buy it. Move over here. I don't know if me pressing start early just ruined the sequence. Hope it didn't. And do this.
You have a heart of gold.
And then if I talk to you, it should be duped, right? Okay, it is. Good.
You have a heart.
I'm not going to equip him just because I already have this. This basically already fully heals me. I just wanted it to future-proof. I'm going to deposit some stuff, though. Like soldiers thingy, spices, because I'm not using any sort of magic. This stuff. Don't need this. Don't need the baby's nail. Don't need any of these.
Yeah, the crossbow. I'm sure you're gonna use that.
I might use a bow at a later point. You'll see why. But I have to think about it. I only care about the fluted armor, honestly. I guess I'll keep these. I don't really care. Yeah. So let's see if I can place a message down really quickly. Can I place a message in the... Oh, I don't think you can place a message down here.
Aww.
Well, I gotta check if I'm online. I don't know if this place is just extremely dead, or if for some reason or another it's not counting me as online. Because I basically feel like I'm playing on offline mode, and it's kind of depressing.
I mean, the whole point of us playing the game now was so you would be online.
Yeah, I mean, we did see a message earlier, remember?
Yeah.
That said it was trying to warn players that there wasn't actually treasure. Told you about that. So on the bright side, I guess I get to show this really quickly too. So the door to the pan. This is like a high scores thing. So yeah. Hey, that's me.
Woo!
So we can see the person that has the 10th most trophies obtained. Okay, so we are online, that's for sure.
Good.
How can you have the most trophies obtained if some person's gotten trophies? Like,
yeah, how does it decide that? Because there's only so many trophies, right?
Yeah, like, do they all have
yeah,
max
they're all 38.
trophies? They all have
I'm sure there's more
trophies.
than 10 people that have platinum.
So I wonder if these were like the first person people to do it. Like, is this the first person to do it?
Does it mention the dates anywhere? I don't see one.
Doesn't look like it.
115 hours though.
Uniter of the world. Total death count 187. Oh my lord. It's worse than me.
What's United of the World supposed to mean?
I honestly have no idea. I think these are people that maybe have just beaten the game.
Time for Google. Demon Souls, United of the World.
Well, I definitely am online. There's just no one playing, which is, again, it's just really depressing. I've never seen a game this dead.
Yeah, it seems like it's just faster players get in. But then shouldn't it just be full of speedrunners?
Look at this. This person's the most saved phantoms, -1. Then you go over to second place. What?
Are we playing big rigs?
Something ain't right with all of these.
You know how big rigs let you go at negative super miles an hour? I'm starting to feel like that.
And these are all just most souls. They're all just going to be 999. Wait, what? Somebody had 0.
Yeah, I saw that. What?
Who had
They were in
0?
the top 10.
I think it just loaded. It just didn't load it or something.
I must have.
So I was just doing this.
180 time. What's wrong with you people?
I need to see. 37. Damn. All still 9999999. So yeah, this is just like an online high scores thing. So yeah.
I guess.
So the World Savers thing is just whoever beat the game fastest?
That's the World Uniter or whatever it's called.
World Uniter, yeah. It's whoever beat the game first?
I mean, like, you would think if it really is fastest, shouldn't it just be filled with speedrunners?
Yeah, where they've all beaten it in like an hour or two. But yeah, there's that. So yeah, this game is just, again, I have never seen this game so dead. I played it like a year ago, and it was not this dead. There were people playing.
I think I'm looking at right now, the one that brought up the United World thing. It was a year ago, and they said that it was pretty dead. So
look at Stonefang. That's pure black. So I'm gonna actually take a look in that world really quickly and see if I can show this off. Maybe the game just bugged out. Also, the Nexus is huge. He's dabbing.
Still wonderful.
You can't tell me that doesn't look like he's dabbing.
She just needs the other arm, that's it.
Okay, yep, that enemy is definitely there.
Want to go do something about it?
Yes. So now I can actually show this off to people. I don't know why this wasn't appearing in the first place.
I don't either.
I have no idea.
Maybe because you just reloaded?
Maybe. That could be something. Well, I guess we're on an elevator, you know what that means.
Elevator music? Oh, that's it. Wonderful. I love the lack of wind physics. Just the hair just stays totally still.
The light brown hair.
Oh, sorry, of course. Light brown. So, I think we mentioned this before, but what is the color of the elevator in the shield? In the ground?
It's a good question. So here's the enemy that appears in Black World, pure Black World tendency only. I don't know if this thing can even attack you.
Oh, those should be super easy.
Yeah, you just one-shot it.
Wow.
And then it drops the colorless demon soul. And then I think it makes your world tendency go up by 1, so now it shouldn't be pure. Now I shouldn't be pure black. Now I should be, I think it's like 1 step above, so that would be -2, technically speaking. But yeah, so that's the colorless demon soul. I'm gonna quickly dupe it, and then I'm gonna get my dragon bone smasher to max, and then I'm just gonna use that because it's gonna,
all the time.
Because it's gonna do. You don't understand how much damage it's gonna do. Like, it's gonna be crazy.
Doing a lot of damage anyway.
Well, I'm not gonna use it all the time, but I'm gonna use it like most of the time because it is really good. So, let's see. I have the colorless demon soul. I have the next soul binding still equipped, which I need to not have it equipped because if, God forbid, if I accidentally use it, I won't be happy.
What's the hurry? Have you any manners?
Also, I don't really get a lot of souls for leveling up until what's it called? World 4, where there's the enemies there give like a ton of souls. Alright, so now that we have that, we should be able to upgrade the weapon. I just need to do something really quickly. What was I gonna do? Oh, well, I don't remember what I was gonna do, but I was gonna do something. Yeah, see the world tendency. Actually, I think it jumped up to -1. So it's like not pitch black anymore.
It's very true. I don't.
It's the only way you can really tell is you either have to make like a mental note in your head, or you just have to pay attention to how like black and or bright it gets. The blacker it gets, the higher your pure black tendency is, and the brighter it gets with the light in the middle, the higher your white tendency is. So, okay. This guy is the only guy who can upgrade certain weapons.
If it be a blacksmith.
I need to actually repair something probably. Yeah, I need to repair this before like it breaks. So I'm gonna do upgrade. No, if I have to talk to him.
Demons,
and you just have to, what's it called? Get his dialogue out of the way.
Of course.
I told you that
Science.
each mighty weapons can the highest grade of all is a pure.
He's kind of crazy too.
Isn't everybody here crazy?
So I think you have to step away from him. I might have to reload this world. Oh, here it is. Never mind.
Red hot demon soul. Now
I
you
do
can
this
bless
soul
your
so I
weapon
don't
with
feel bad
another
about
demon
getting
soul.
missed.
Wise choice. You've done well to put your trust in the great blacksmith head.
This
Bring
is
me a
what
demon soul.
our imp does.
Bless your weapon.
Of course. It's kind of like dabbing.
Alright, so now he can upgrade the Dragon Bone Smasher, and I'm gonna just max this bad boy out. It's just one colorless demon soul, basically, for every upgrade you do to it.
Well done.
But the thing is, there's 5 worlds, so basically you have to get all 5 worlds to pure black tendency before you can, and I think there's certain levels are like that. So you have to make your game harder, essentially, if you want to get it to max level as early as possible. So now I can wear this Dragon Bone Smasher. Can I even wear the like leggings? No. Can I even wear like the gauntlets? Nope. I literally can't. I can only wear the Dragon Bone Smasher. And I
Just
can't.
be thankful the game's letting you wear a shield.
And I can't one-shot it, or not one-shot. I can't one-hand it. I can only two-hand it.
So we've gone from trying to wear more armor
to wearing absolutely nothing. Oh, Fool's Idol, yep. Archstone of the Demons, Fool's Idol. The church devoted to an idol mimicking the queen gave hope to the prisoners, but the mouse behind it will crush their faint solace. I'm hoping...
He's supposed to be the boss from the last level?
Fool's Idol is.
Oh.
The boss of this level right here is also considered one of the hardest bosses. You'll see why. This world is very difficult too. Not difficult, it's kind of like a long run around. There's also a guide that I have to kill. Otherwise, he will... Well, actually, I could just ignore him. I'll just ignore him. Because there's a guy that if you save him, he will just go to the Nexus and then he'll start killing people.
Oh, well, you know, that's fine.
No, it really isn't. He kills, like, the NPCs that you want to save.
How does he even get to the Nexus?
And I think he tries to kill you at some point.
Well, then, yeah, it's totally fine.
So, the gimmick, I guess, of this world is there's these these gargoyle demons. You know, the ones that picked you up and brought you here.
Oh yeah.
There's a ton of them, and they always drop like unknown soldier souls. They don't really give you many souls, but yeah. Also, there is a big heart, just kind of in the middle of this. I don't know the meaning behind this heart. Seeing if I can get a good shot of it. Yeah, here we go. It's like a big, weird heart thing. It's really bizarre.
It's okay. Looks
I
like somebody's already cut it.
If I knew the lore, I would definitely bring it up because it's interesting in my opinion. I just don't know it. Also, there is something you can get here if you have pure white world tendency. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to realistically get it, so that sucks. Also, there's a guy who's flying, the demon who's flying, a gargoyle. That is just shooting stuff at me, so I'm just going to ignore him. This is going to be mostly a run-through level, because there isn't really anything super special here.
Is the level going to be particularly long, then?
Probably not, actually. It won't be as short as, say, like 1, 2, because remember how short that was?
Mm-hmm.
But it won't be, like... I think it'll be shorter than 3, 1. I just want to destroy this vase. Oh god. No, no!
Beautiful.
Well, I'm definitely not going to get pure white world tendency on this run. I just wanted to... I wanted that item. I don't even think it's, like, worth it, but I just wanted the item really bad. Dang. I think I was at +1, too, for light. I can't tell. It's really hard to tell. But yeah, this is the darkest world of the bunch, man. In terms of I can't see things. And it only gets worse. Because there's a maze-like section later on that I still don't know how to do properly. But it's there. And it's hard to see. And I don't like it. You'll get to see it very soon. It's like about in the halfway point of this level. Wait a minute. What is this thing that I have at the top left? That it has like an armor and then an up sign. I have no idea what that means.
Guess that would normally mean something like increased defense, but you have no armor.
I have no armor, and I don't think I have anything that would give me a defense boost for wearing nothing. I don't even know if one of those exists in this game. Armor doesn't make too big of a difference. I don't know if I ever told you that. Some armor does. The most you want armor for is like... I thought I just fell off again. The most you'd want armor for is there's certain resistances you might want, like dark resistance or bleed resistance or something. But that's like the most that you ever want armor for in this game. I think I just saw gargoyle eyes for like a half second.
Oh, I saw something glow.
Yeah, like 2 eyes glow, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of spooky, don't you think? How those were kind of just there and now they're not? Oh, hey. And goodbye. I thought it. I'm scared. I feel like I'm gonna just fall off.
Again?
Yep. Waterfall climb again.
Stone tower climb again?
God. Imagine doing stone tower, but instead of once, you do it twice. So you have to kill all these enemies here. You actually have to, because they're holding up this chain link. I wish I could see what the cutscene's trying to convey.
Yeah, but like, I just see the color black.
This is the darkest... Oh god, okay, never mind, we're good. This is the darkest world in the entire series, so... I don't think it gets dark. Well, no. This is the darkest world that is like... Hey, wait, where's my... Oh, he took both of my red hot demon souls? Well, too bad for you. I have a whole bunch of them in my gosh dang bank. What was I talking about again?
Something about darkness, dark level, world.
Oh yeah, this is like the darkest world that doesn't have artificial darkness in the entire series. In Dark Souls 1 and I don't know about 2. I don't think there's like... I think you're still able to see things in dark areas in 2, but in Dark Souls 1, there's a place where It basically makes your vision what you see now in Demon Souls, which is not good. So here's where the maze part kind of kicks in. There's a platform you're supposed to get on, and then you're supposed to follow it, and you'll eventually get to the right place, but I have no idea where you actually like get on this platform. No, here we go.
Oh, okay.
And then there's these creepy enemies here, which are like centipede men. Because, you know, why not? Here's a bigger centipede man.
Because why not? Oh, well, at least you're one-shotting everything.
Oh, yeah. Well, even if I wasn't one-shotting everything with the Dragon Bone Smasher, I think I'd be, like, two-shotting everything. Because... Ah, crap, I fell. Because I have, I had a maxed out, weapon. It's just way faster is all. If I don't feel comfortable with how slow this weapon's attacking, then I'll just swap over. But a good thing about the Dragon Bone Smasher is that it's, oh god.
Where is it? Where's the stairs?
I don't know. Oh, I think they're over here somewhere. There they are. The Dragon Bone Smasher is like a giant weapon that can be enchanted with sticky white stuff.
Of course.
That makes it good. Sticky white stuff. Okay, this is the right way. I think this is the right way. Yeah, there's a fog wall you can see. Of course, you can see the fog wall of all things. Of course. But you know that's right.
The brightest thing here. It's even brighter in the fire.
It is. It's weird. I think this is the right one. These are like scorpion centipede men. It's really bizarre. Okay. Okay. We're almost there. There's like a ton of enemies right here, but I think there's like a ton.
Oh, well.
Yeah, like I like one-shot everything, so. Okay, so I'm hoping that there's a message up here. Because there's a dangerous foe ahead, is what some messages would say. Come on. I want to see another player message so bad.
We haven't seen a single one this part, have we?
No, it's just been, like, I think it was just part 1, maybe even part 2. Yeah. But anyways...
one or two. I remember there was one player that was running on the Nexus. It was, I think, the beginning of part 1.
Yep. So there's this guy right here. A Mind Flayer. But he's a red
Of course.
He's a red Mind Flayer.
So what, you can still probably one-hit him?
Yeah, because I got a backstab. I don't know. I would probably two-shot him otherwise, honestly. But he's red, which means he's harder to kill, and he does more damage. But I killed him. But that's not the only one. There's another one in this level. But he's in a worse spot. That one you kind of have to abuse things. Oh, I forgot how the running attack worked on this weapon. I think these guys give the plague too. What is poison? One of the two. So that was the halfway point. I feel like I'm just rushing through this level faster than I ever have. It's a fast level for the most part, but I feel like I'm just zooming through. So here's the second tower. There's only 2 towers that you have to climb up.
Great.
Besides
2 at once.
Hmm?
Said great. Got 2 at once now. This weapon doesn't feel OP at all.
It's amazing, dude. It's really good. It's really good for PvE, player versus environment, as the kids call it.
So not so good on PvP.
I think it's like okay on PvP. Why do gargoyles keep falling?
I don't know. I saw the eyes for a split second.
Yeah, they fly, but for some reason. Also, this tower, if I had pure white world tendency, there would be stairs right here, but I don't have that, so I can't get up there. Also, you see how these enemies fly backwards? It's like the best part of this entire weapon. It shoves
yeah, of course,
enemy.
knockback.
Mm-hmm. So if I wasn't one-shotting them, they would be flying to the other side of the screen. There goes the heart. Goodbye, heart. Which it looked like it had hands. I don't know if that's actually a heart or not. It just acts like a heart, so I just assume it's a heart. And now the world's going to be infested with these guys.
Oh, well, that's pleasant.
I mean, they're easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So this brings us back to the beginning of the level. I'm afraid I'm gonna die grabbing this, but whatever. So this is a mechanic that is only in Demon Souls. You climb up small ledges.
Well, of course, because you can't jump.
Yeah, but in Dark Souls, you can't climb up small ledges.
That's
Like,
true,
you can't jump up to get to the small ledges. It's a jarring design decision to me. Design decision. That's a weird. Ow. God, these enemies are creepy. I don't like them. Kind of gross me out.
Just don't look at him anymore.
So remember how I said there was another of those dudes here? The mind flayers?
Yeah, you did.
Well, let's just say they put him in the most asshole-ish spot you could possibly put him.
Right here?
Nah, you'll see. Please tell me there's a player message somewhere here.
It's gonna be disappointing if you get through the whole part and there's no message.
Yep. Okay, so he's up the stairs and there's not a single message.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
You're gonna have to just run out of it, aren't you?
Yep. Get him from behind. If you don't, he can be very annoying. I also have the ring that the thieves ring, so they can barely see me. If you don't, there's a specific spot. Usually, there's messages around that say this is a safe spot, so then people know that he will turn around if you stand there, but you're like as close as you possibly can. So then you can actually like kill him easily. Otherwise, he'll just start shooting that magic at you, and if you dare roll to the left barely, you're dead. Or to the right, my bad, because there's no railing on the right side. So, are you ready for the boss?
Do it.
The hardest boss in the game to some people.
And of course, because it's the hardest boss, it's gonna get one-shotted, right?
I wish.
Well, you'll one-shot it, it'll one-shot you. It's all the same.
I'm not playing as Cheese Louise, and I died. Because I got hit by one move.
Nice.
You know, I instinctually moved my hand over to my keyboard thinking I had a death counter up here. But no, I don't. That was my mistake. You should never get hit by him. I guarantee you I'll like 4-shot that boss though. But you don't know why people think he's the hardest, now do you? I'll explain it once I get back to the boss. Luckily this boss run to this boss isn't long at all. Oh, but there goes 12,000 souls.
Oh, well.
Where did the enemy go? What? I just watched it on the screen. That sucks really bad, actually. That was like 2 levels or 3 levels worth of souls I was gonna have. But now I'm gonna have like 1 level's worth of souls, probably. But again, in World 4, that's when it starts picking up on gaining levels. Or if you're like me, you play a character called Cheese Louise and you just dupe souls and level up like crazy. And then get to level 240 something in the span of like 2 hours or something. Come on.
Oh, good job. You got your lost souls. All of them. Good job.
All of my 0 lost souls.
Hey, all of 0 is still 0.
It still sucks that I lost like 12,000. Because by the time I was going to beat the boss, I would have had like 20,000 or something like that. And yeah, that's why I said I could have leveled up like twice. I'm probably going to be able to level up only once now. Because the souls that those demons drop, the gargoyles, they only give you like 50. It's like nothing. I wish it was something, but it ain't. Now I have to kill this jerk up here again. And there's still not a single message anywhere, and it's depressing.
I'm looking on the Reddit page for Demon Souls. Nobody's mentioning this, so it's not like everybody's not having messages.
I bet you that Demon Souls Reddit is actually relatively active.
It is. I would say there's roughly somewhere between 5 and 10 comments a day.
Like, that's not that bad for a game this old.
Yeah, for a game this old.
Okay. So this would be probably like the safe spot where somebody would put a message that says safe spot here. Also, because of the Dragon Bone Smasher, I think this enemy does fly, so if for some reason I didn't backstab him, I would hit him and he would either fly off the edge or he would just fly backwards and I just have to run up and hit him again. It's so depressing seeing literally nothing. Like, it feels like the game servers are already off. You know what? If I'm lucky, I'll go over it soon because it'll be happening soon.
The server's going down?
No. I'll tell you in a second. Or I'll tell everyone too. So let's try this boss again. Jerk. So I want to be up here. This makes the boss much easier to handle. And I just got hit by the move that I got hit by. And I would have just died there. Again, I am getting hit by this move that I do not want to get hit by. I usually never get hit by it.
Well, I mean, I guess it's just how... you get hit, you get staggered. That's how it goes.
Oh, my lord. Ooh. This boss still makes my hands sweat. What if I told you we're not at the hard part yet?
You're not at the hard part, huh?
Nope.
Have fun.
If I'm lucky, I can make the hard part not hard. I don't think I'm lucky. No, okay, I'm lucky, I'm lucky.
Very lucky, clearly.
Yeah, because look at another one appears. That's why. So the reason why people consider this boss as hard as he is because there's two. The area has pits that they can knock you into, and they do like a lot of damage.
So usually when you play games with two bosses at once, if there's only one alive at a time, it'll try to revive the other. Does that happen here?
Not in this case, but there is a boss like that in Dark Souls. So once this one's dead, luckily he is dead forever.
That Man-Eater's not going to be satisfied till every last pillar has been knocked over, huh?
Nope. I hate that move so much.
doesn't even look like it should do that much. It's like a shield at most, but no.
So the reason why you want to stay in the middle is because you have the most like room and control here, and you can also kind of, what's it called? You can also kind of manipulate the AI, if I'm not mistaken, because he's always going to land where that fog wall is. Like whenever he does land, he should always land on that side.
Both sides seem like they have fog walls, but.
Oh
okay.
yeah, this fog, the side that is higher up, like you're on your level, so
okay.
not the one that's lower. Where is he? Also, these guys just fly around like jerks. Almost done. I just need him to land. Also, you can make this boss way easier because you can actually shoot arrows through that first fog wall before you enter this boss battle, and you can kill the first man-eater because he's just standing there, and they made it so you can shoot through the fog wall. So if you get a bow, you can just kill him eventually, and then when you walk in here, the second one will appear, so you don't have to fight two at once, potentially. Okay, he's dead. Let's see how much EXP, or souls rather, they give me. You revived. 13,000? I mean, that's
not
bad. I could have gained potentially 3 levels. That makes me so depressed that I could have gained so many levels if it wasn't for the fact that I didn't lose 12,000 souls. Because the game was mean to me. Hi Patches.
Oh, Patchy, hey, what's up?
Patches is my favorite character.
Patches is basically the only character, so, I mean...
Oh wow, these actually give you 200 souls each? These are actually pretty good for early on. Because the gargoyles are all over the place. Unfortunately, this game in Dark Souls 1, I don't think Dark Souls... I think they fixed in Dark Souls 2. You have to use every single one individually, the souls.
Fun times.
I'm pretty sure it's only this game in Dark Souls 1. Because in Dark Souls 2 and 3, they say, would you like to use this many souls?
And obviously you are going to say yes.
Yes. Well, I mean, sometimes you might want to actually save the souls, because you never know. Sometimes you might actually need the souls to buy something or something like that. I don't know. How many of these do I have left? Just 3. Then I get to deposit something really quickly. Well, I get to level up, then I get to deposit something really quickly. Where's the Maiden in Black? Hey, there's Ostrava.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm gonna talk to him in a second. Where's the Maiden in Black? That's a very important question.
Wait.
I need her to level me up. Maiden in Black.
Does she have a set number of places she stands around in?
Yes.
At its peak, Bolitar, the king, his knights, and his subjects in the distant southern kingdom. But look at what has become of us. I refuse to believe that this is what father wished for.
Yeah, because his father fucked up the entire land. That's actually a true story. Oh, she's right here. Okay, she was just hidden. Yeah, she usually stands either next to the world that you came from, or she stands near, like, the front of the steps. Yeah, I only got to level up twice. I could have leveled up 3 times if I didn't die. Potentially 4 times. Well, actually, not 3 times. Alright, so here we go. Final boss here. Archstone of the Demon, Man-Eater, masses of flesh litter these hanging prisons. Lachia's current master, an old man who is no longer human, has been creating his own demons. So this might be the only other place, besides messages on the ground, that I might be able to see another player.
Maybe.
I'm hoping we're lucky. I want to fight another player. You can have another player as the boss. Because the NPC is so easy in comparison. Oh, let's see. Let's see if I got invaded by a player or if it's going to be the actual, like, boss. The only downside is if I keep dying in this area, I have to keep watching this cutscene. I can't skip it. Because either somebody invades you or it's an NPC. Also, the boss here has a funny hat.
Oh, well, okay.
You'll get to see the funny hat. I actually had to kill players. Like, I had to be the boss, and I had to win in order to get this funny hat. And I did. I did on my magic cheese character named Cheese Louise.
Wonderful.
I'm really hoping this is another player. Please be another player. Please make me happy, game. So yeah, there's this funny hat. Okay, if it says invaded by, that means I get to play against another player. Please say it. Come on. Now I'm disappointed.
Aww.
That was my last chance to like see another player, because I don't think I've ever been invaded by a player in this game. I'm so sad. No, I don't think I ever have.
Well, does it work the same in this game as it does in future games? Because if it's the same in Dark Souls and Bloodborne, then
it is. But the thing is, I don't have PS Plus for Bloodborne, so Bloodborne is going to be strictly offline. For Dark Souls 1 and 2 and 3, I actually might be able to be lucky and see something. Oh god. Also, yeah, remember how I said that these enemies were in the worst possible location in the last level? Mm-hmm. Well, now they're in a worse location.
Yeah, now you can't even swing your sword right.
Oh.
Come on, eat his brain.
Actually,
wait, no, don't eat his brain because you'd have to watch the cutscene again.
Well, they wouldn't one-shot me. They don't one-shot you. It does a lot of damage, though. And then there's another one. He really can't see me?
Wonderful.
See, I just knock him back. And there's 2 dead enemies. Alright, we get to fight the boss. Unfortunately, it's not another player. The NPC is really easy, too. That's the worst part. Man, I'm so...
At least they have a funny hat.
They do... Oh, I let him backstab me. If I'm lucky, maybe in an extra part, I might try to be... oh yeah, also, if I'm fighting other players with this weapons, yes, it tosses them far away.
What was that about this being easy?
So yeah, in a spare part, if I'm able to, I'll try to be summoned by this boss, because you can fight as the other player. Maybe I'll find one soul actually playing this game.
Wait until February 27th, the day before they go off.
Everybody's gonna be playing that day.
Exactly. That's the point. Everyone's gonna be playing.
Mm-hmm. Where is...
Well, you found yourself a demon soul.
There she is.
I'm impressed. Stay the part. Can't you see?
Alright, let's level up like... Oh wait, actually, hold on before I do that. I got 2 souls at the beginning of the level. There we go. 8,000, that's actually a lot.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
I'm just gonna get my strength to 30, so then I'm able to use this in one hand, just in case that I have to. Also, the one hand lets me do that. So I want to show you really quickly the scaling on these weapons. So this weapon has a B scaling with strength, and then the battle axe is an S scaling with strength. So I think, theoretically speaking, the more, like, if I get 50 strength, which is basically where strength caps off, the battle axe might be slightly better because it's faster and it has better scaling. But yeah, that was World 3.
Woo! This
Demon
was another
Souls.
90-minute part.
Not that bad. I only think this world right here might be the only world. Actually, World 5 and then finishing World 1 might be the only ones that'll last longer than that.
One will take longer?
Potentially. World 4 I think I can do like in around the same time, maybe a little less actually, because this world's pretty easy for the most part. This world doesn't exist.
See y'all next time. So.
But yeah, see you guys next time. Where we do this world as naked boy.
The best boy.
Hold on. Actually, I want to see if I can... I want to wear pants. Can I wear funny pants? I want to wear funny pants before we close off the part.
Does this game have clown pants? Because that would be super perfect. Come on. Or no, better. Sora pants. Come on.
Oh my god. Let's see if... Oh, I can't wear the old ragged boots. Is that female only? It is. Imagine me wearing these pants fatty rolling. That'd be really... I would be so confused. Okay, I'm wearing pants. That's all that matters.
So this part is going to be called the Glamorous Imps something about pants. Figure it out.
The glamorous
pants.
The glamorous imp finds glamorous pants.
There you go.
You have to type that up so I don't forget.
Alright. Right now.
So I'll see you guys next time when we get to do the fourth Archstone, which is probably going to be one of the easier ones. So, yay. See you next time. Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye.